So how does your brain work? This video summarizes what we know and what we can surmise in just 5 minutes. The human brain is an amazing system capable of doing many things, even understanding how the brain works. Think of your brain as a black box with inputs and outputs. Inputs consisting of signals from your eyes, ears, and other senses, and outputs being motor nerves which control your body. But what goes on inside the black box? To start with, your brainstem takes care of all of the housekeeping, and your cerebellum remembers sequences of physical actions which allow your body to take care of itself, while your neocortex does the thinking. Inside the black box, incoming neural signals from your senses go to custom circuitry, which can do boundary and motion detection on signals from your eyes, harmonic processing on signals from your ears, and handle and prioritize the flood of information coming in from all your senses all the time. These recognized primitives are passed to pattern recognition areas which remember libraries of recognizable sounds, sights, and feelings which can be combined into even more complex patterns. Sequences of sounds are learned as words, and collections of image primitives are learned as objects. Combinations of words and objects begin to form the basis of knowledge. Your brain is very good at finding closest matches to input patterns. You can understand people who mispronounce or misspell words. You can recognize an object even if you can only see a part. Individual neurons are good at this too. The more the pattern of inputs matches a pattern of synaptic weights, the more likely the neuron is to fire. When it fires, the neuron sends a neurotransmitter pulse to other neurons via even more synapses. With this small ability, a neuron could represent a thing, and synapses which connect its output to other neurons could represent attributes of the thing. With 16 billion neurons in your neocortex, you could know 16 billion things, each of which might have thousands of synapse-connected attributes, which are also things. With this sort of memory, when you see a thing which causes its neuron to fire, you can also recall its attributes. And when an attribute thing neuron fires, you can recall other things which had that attribute. After recognition, the incoming sensory information is assembled in an internal reality model where your brain does its best to make sense of what it sees and hears to build a facsimile of your surroundings, estimating distances to objects that you see. You use this model to learn your way around your environment and know where various things are relative to yourself. With it, you can find your way home or get to locations you can't see. You can close your eyes and remember where things are. Your brain can present related or random information from your knowledge base, and you can imagine things. You can remember groups of objects which represent a scene or an experience. As you continue to learn, your brain stores sequences of experiences and their related outcomes. You can combine these with your closest match ability to note that some situations are similar to others and some are better than others, and use this information to plan for the future by imagining possible futures in your reality model and choosing the best course of action. These sequences could relate to anything. In addition to finding your way home, sequences could relate to chess, mathematics, or dancing, even interpersonal relationships. You can learn and improve these skills by remembering more and more detailed experiences. Imagination and planning both use information from your knowledge store and present information to your reality model. You must continuously decide on the relative quality of things you plan to learn, and so you need a set of feelings, goals, or emotions which you strive to improve. These permeate most of your brain's functions. So overall, your brain is coping with a flood of incoming sensory information, doing its best to make sense of this information and model it into your concept of reality. It matches this information with stored memories to analyze the present situation, consider future possibilities, and take the course of action which will maximize your well-being. This video has described a model of brain function which encompasses most explainable human activities. These functions are all necessary to intelligence and our consciousness. As we learn more about the brain, we'll discover more details and add them to this model. If you found this overview helpful in understanding how your brain works, be sure to like and share it with others. For more on this timely topic, Read my new book, Will Computers Revolt? Preparing for the Future of Artificial Intelligence. Available now at Amazon and book retailers worldwide in paperback, hardcover, and ebook editions.